my name is Kyle Tomcat Williams, and I am with Tomcat TV. I am today going to react to the last episode of Loki. I am really excited to see where this is going. Freaking heck, I'm tired. I'm going to try to be pretty lively. Case in point, I got myself a rain. I'm really excited to see what happens next on Loki. And also, something else you'll notice is different. Behind me, obviously, is no longer just a mound of garbage, which is pretty sweet. It is now a dresser and a few of the paintings my wife did. That right there is something my wife made for me. I think it was on my birthday a few years back before we actually were even married. It's some string art that she did. My dog's in here right now. He's being a good boy. Hey, come here. No love? Oh, he's sleepy. All right. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. I'm going to edit a lot of this out, probably. I've sat here talking for almost 10 minutes at this point, just trying to get everything taken care of and figured out. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Also, I just took a shower like an hour and a half ago, so I didn't really fix my hair because it's late at night, and I was like, there's no point. Other than I'm going to do this. I really need to wake up. All right, let's do it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do that. All right, so that's recording on there. I'm gonna go ahead and get it started. And somebody, one of my commenters said actually that there's something about Eliath that is important that I guess they're gonna explain in this. They didn't want to spoil it too much for me, so I'm excited to see if there's any more details about it. Oh.
You wouldn't have heard of me.
Let me put you on hold.
Dance off, bro. He's a friend from work. I can do this all day.
He's a friend from work. What's the point of showing all the stuff? I always love that music. I love that ending of Endgame with, spoiler alert, Steve dancing with Peggy. That was so great. I'm a bit of a romantic, so that kind of like helps. Always love the Jim and Pam stuff and all that type of thing. This is beautiful, like, visuals. I love it. What am I looking at there? What is that? Whoa. Whoa. That is dope. What an entrance. So that is basically... Oh, so is having all the audio play because I guess it was kind of taking you outside of the universe, outside of time. So I guess that's where that's at? Or is that just at the end of time? Jeez, this is really cool. Again, the special effects on this just is... I really like it. They look really good.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Just nervous. Her whole life's led up to this at this point, you know. Huh. It's kind of crazy. Weird. What are the statues? They had like hoods with like clocks inside the hoods, don't they? That's a really cool design. I like that. I hope the quality on this video is not too bad. Whoa, what?
You again.
Welcome to the Citadel at the end of time.
Come on.
Congratulations. Y'all had an awfully long journey to get here. He's impressed.
Who's impressed?
He who remains. And he wants to offer you a deal. The TVA can keep doing its vital work, and y'all can live the lives you've always wanted. How would you
Playing his
like
ego.
to win?
What his desires are for power. It's just tempting. I'd imagine it's tempting for him.
And you can have it all together.
Can you trust him?
It's fiction.
We write our own destiny now.
Oh, sure you do. Good luck with that.
Jeez. Good luck with that, wow. Jeez, I feel like there's something really, like, kind of scary involved here because there's... Man, I just don't even know how to describe it. So it sounds like Miss Minutes knows quite a bit, actually. Is she just an AI? Oh. Yeah, you
Hey
bring
there.
them.
What took you so long?
Sorry, some things had to get worked out, but I'm downloading the files you need now.
This isn't what I asked for.
I know, but he thinks this'll be more useful.
Who?
Happy reading.
Huh. So it's a he. It's a big bad. I don't know who he's supposed to be. I love the set design. It's really kind of cool. I wonder if there were timekeepers at one point. Okay, one of the statues are broken. I wonder if there were actual timekeepers. Maybe he killed them first.
Are we sure he's even still alive?
What? What the?
This is wild.
Huh.
He who remains.
He who remains. She's still calling me that? Creepy. Right. I like it.
So is he the last of the timekeepers? Is that what it is, maybe?
Come on, let's talk. From my office. Not what you were expecting, hmm?
I mean, what would you expect?
A man.
Flesh and blood.
So is he human?
Just a little bit easier to kill.
Oh. Bide your time. Wait for the right moment.
Take a seat.
They're not sure how to deal with him. They're worried he's just going to strike at any moment.
I said I wasn't to be disturbed.
Well, you're not going to be happy to see me.
Bruh.
If anyone was ever going to make it back from the void, I suppose it was going to be you.
Oh, well, you know, one man's void is another man's piece of cake.
So you're going to prune me?
I like that idea. But, you know, my standards might
Tell
be
me
a
more.
little bit higher in that area than yours. You know, with close personal friends.
I'm sorry, Mobius.
Timekeepers are fake. We're all variants. What mission?
What did you do?
Did he tell them all? Oh, he let her out. So he let her out, and he's having her.
Stand down, B-15.
You need to listen to me.
B-15, not
Time
B-12.
for that.
Just wait.
What the hell is going on here?
The Renslayer.
Dude.
That isn't Judge Renslayer.
Renslayer. Okay.
How?
We have a lot to talk about.
Dude, that was smart. That was so smart.
I'm not sure you quite understand the situation. You've lost. We found you.
Duh. Swing of a miss.
So he controls time like he is in control of it?
You can't kill me because I already know what's going to happen. Don't you wonder how I'm able to get out of the way just before you kill me?
No, it's because of that little tempad you have there.
Okay, so he has a TIM pad.
I know it all. And I've seen it all.
No, we broke out of your little game. That's how we got here.
No. I paved the road.
So he wanted them to come there.
You just walked down it.
It's like when you learn you don't have free will.
No, you can't get to the end until you've been changed by the journey.
So it's all a game. It's all a manipulation.
It's all narrative to him, this story.
That your head. You think you can trust this guy?
Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to him. Do you think you're even capable of trusting anyone at all?
You know, like the TVA's a lie.
But what if it's a necessary one? Someone created the timekeepers. They created this whole place. They gave us all purpose. I have to believe they had a reason.
No, because I've seen the horror waiting for people when they get pruned, and there's nothing necessary about that.
You know
Right.
what happened
It's
if we
pretty
didn't
sick,
change the
actually.
timeline? What? Chaos.
Just vaporizing him, actually, I feel like it's more humane than that, probably.
Only one.
What happened to you?
Nothing, Mobius. I didn't change.
You betrayed me.
No, you betrayed me. And you suffer a crisis of faith and turn to those variants? And you threw it all away on a couple of Lokis. No, Mobius.
It's not about the Lokis, it's about the truth.
people's free will, Ravona. Do you not see that? Look, maybe we can build this into something better together. I'm not gonna let you go.
You're of no danger to me.
Is that what you think? Let's see.
Wow.
Yep, you're right.
Back here again.
Go ahead.
In search of free will.
Insert your free will? Is that what she said?
Without the TVA, everything burns.
And what are you so afraid of?
Me.
Me. Interesting.
And just who are you?
Yes.
Eons ago,
Yeah.
before the TVA, a variant of myself lived
Oh.
on Earth in the 31st century.
So he's just a human.
He was a scientist.
The
He discovered the
31st century?
Other versions of us were learning the same thing. Naturally, they made contact, and for a while, there was peace. Narcissistic, self-congratulatory peace. I love you. Some of us, new worlds meant only one thing: new lands to be conquered. The peace between realities.
Interesting.
Each variant fighting to preserve their universe
Wow.
and annihilate the others.
Wow. And some of the headgear kind of looks similar to the
And then the timekeepers.
timekeepers.
Saved us.
I weaponized Eliath.
I want to look up Eliath and see what he looks like in the comics.
I ended an ages of cosmic harmony, hence. You're welcome.
Honestly, as far as villains go, he's definitely like... His motivation is probably one of the best ones.
And if you think I'm evil, well, just wait till you meet my variants.
Till you meet my parents? Like, is he saying like if you guys succeed? Or like right now? Or
You may hate the dictator, but something far worse is gonna fill that void if you depose him.
he views himself as a necessary evil. And he's making the argument that not only is he a necessary evil, but he's the evil you know. And sometimes the evil you know is better than the evil that could be potentially put in place.
So you just prune innocent timelines.
You two would.
Whoa.
You kill me and destroy all this, and you don't just have one devil, you have an infinite amount. Or you two run the thing.
You're lying.
Huh? I'm not sure he's lying.
Why would you give up being in control?
He's probably tired.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Boom. Called it.
And I'm older.
Yeah.
Older than I look.
He probably doesn't want, really,
This game is
the
so
power like Loki would. Loki can't see it like that.
It's not personal. It's practical.
It was personal to me.
Oh, grow up! Grow up, Sylvie! Murderer! Hypocrite!
Solid point. I mean, I feel like there's two camps. There's the ends don't justify the means. I mean, he's obviously saying the ends justify the means, which I won't say it always does, but he's also making the argument of the greater good. And she's making the argument that the greater good shouldn't sacrifice the individual. Which is also to an extent true. So it's an interesting, like, almost philosophical question.
We just crossed the threshold.
We just crossed the threshold? Whoa, what? What threshold? Like that threshold, like with another universe being created? I kind of like him.
So I fibbed.
I fibbed.
I knew everything up to a certain point, and that point was about 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds ago.
Weird. So he doesn't know anything else is gonna. Oh.
No, I have no idea. No idea how the rest of this is going to go.
So that means it is going to all start to branch off.
I'm being candid.
So he can't control the rest of it. So it's completely out of his control. It's gonna start splitting off now. That's crazy.
Another manipulation.
I don't know how manipulate. I feel like
Ooh, no lie.
he's being fairly straightforward for the most part.
No manipulation.
I could be wrong. He really, I mean, like, who would want to live forever? That sounds absolutely horrific and terrible. I always loved the story of that Twilight Zone episode where the guy lived forever. And he wanted, I mean, at a point, it was, he was suffering because of it. There's not a whole lot of fast-paced stuff going on right now, but I feel like it's a very tense episode just because so much is getting revealed and stuff.
What are you doing?
Sylvie, hang on a moment.
And kill him!
Sylvie, come on. Control yourself.
He's a liar, Loki.
So am I. And I don't think he was lying. Not about that. Insane? Yes. But maybe he was telling the truth.
Better hurry. Timeline's already branching.
So what are you suggesting? What precisely is there to think about?
How are they supposed to stop it from branching? Did I miss it?
You want the throne.
No. That's not it, no. Sylvie, the universe is in balance. Everything we know to be true.
There's balance to everything.
But what if by taking him out, we risk unleashing something even worse?
It's called, like, the plot of every season of Supernatural.
What was I thinking, trusting you?
She's blinded by revenge. He cares about her. Genuinely.
Sure. Can't you see? This is bigger than our experience.
Why aren't we seeing this the same way?
Because you can't trust. And I can't be trusted.
Interesting.
Then I guess we're in a pickle.
That's why they can't work together, really. Jeez. I mean, he's the boy that cried wolf, essentially. He really is. Jeez.
The cost of getting this wrong is too great.
Fine.
I think Loki's also making the argument of not, like...
No.
No. Wow. Tom Hiddleston, man, what a pro. She gonna get him?
Sylvie, stop.
He's making the argument that their anecdotal experiences can't be used as an excuse to destroy the entire universe. In reality, every universe out there, really.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want a throne. I just want you to be okay.
He's really good. It's the best, I feel like. It's so weird. It's straight up weird. I feel like he's telling the truth, but now I'm not so sure, honestly. I'm starting to wonder. If there's
But I'm not you.
I'm not you? Bro. It's like... Dang.
See you soon.
See you soon. Is that so? Because I know, I was thinking that this is one of the only Disney Plus like Marvel shows that's supposed to have a second season. I think. So does that mean like that's what we're gonna see on follow-up seasons? Is like a universal war? And how's this gonna affect the future Marvel movies if that's something that's going on? Is that gonna affect Spider-Man No Way Home or anything? Jeez. You don't feel any better, do you? I kind of go back and forth as to whether I'd feel better if I got revenge or if it's something to where you'd still feel empty, because obviously whatever happened to you still happened. Everything's branching off. That's the timeline. Dang, I love that representation of a timeline. Jeez, holy cow. So is this basically, so this creates the multiverse, right? Creates multiple different branches. That's so cool. Looks like a nervous system.
No turning back now.
Wow.
Who said anything about turning back?
I like B-15. At first I didn't really care for her a whole lot. She's pretty cool. See, what's interesting is he cared for her and loved her more than he cared about having a throne, which is completely out of character for him. It's a new side of his character that we've not really ever seen before, honestly. Because usually it's like, hey, this will still service this agenda for me, but she still wanted her revenge more than she cared about him, even though she did care about him. So is he going to use this as an excuse? Because he always buries those emotions and gets back to his big master plan for his glorious purpose. I love how they're just ignoring him because the TVA is in freaking chaos.
Unit alone?
Does he want us to just let them all branch?
Well, at this point, how are we even gonna stop it?
We can't! What? We found him. Beyond the storm. A citadel at the end of time. He's terrifying.
He's terrifying.
Countless different versions of a very dangerous person.
You're in this, right? What division are
What?
you from?
What are you talking about?
Who are you? What's your name?
No.
Who are you?
No. Oh my gosh. No way. How in the world? What? What? That's crazy. So much just happened right now. I'm gonna take that out. That was so good. Holy cow. That was like crazy. I actually really like that one. I definitely think that I like that one. I think that's my favorite of the season, honestly. I get, you know, honestly, there's just so much that happened in that. I mean, there was a lot of sitting around and doing nothing and just talking and stuff like that, but a lot of great atmosphere. I love the set, like where they're at. Practical sets are a big thing for me. Gosh dang it, I am so burpy, it's ridiculous. I've been burping nonstop, I feel like, for the last like 3 days. But man, I tell you, this is just crazy. I love the practical sets where they were having their conversation with the timekeeper. It looked beautiful. Like, honestly, it just looked really good. Him as essentially the timekeeper. Did they even say what his name is? I mean, he didn't really say what his name is. Is that something I should know? Is that something that's a comic book thing? Well, let me know down below, as long as you, I mean, I guess maybe as long as you don't think it's spoiler territory, I guess. That being said, I bet there's probably going to be an end credit scene, so I'll definitely wait for that. But that being said, I'm really excited to see what happens next on this. I'm really excited to see what happens, just because obviously this is totally setting it up for season 2. That is such a cool little cliffhanger. So whenever things started splitting off, what did the TVA even become? So I guess when it split off, it basically went ahead and reinstituted what he had tried to fix. Did it put everything that was wiped from that was pruned from the timeline? Did it put everything back once he was killed? Because it stopped him from fixing everything. Is that right? Loki will return in season 2. That's an awesome Loki Laufeyson. And is that the end of that? I'm gonna see if there's anything at the end, because these credits are so stinking long in these Disney Plus shows. Oh. Okay. Let's see if there's anything. No, there's nothing at the end. That's it. Sweet. There's gonna be a season 2 of Loki. That's awesome. I think that's really good. I honestly didn't expect to like Loki as much as I did, honestly, going into it, because I've mentioned in my previous reactions how, honestly, the whole, like, the fanboying or fangirling or whoever, like, the cult following that Loki has, honestly, as a character, I just feel like it's a little, like, undeserved. Honestly, I don't think he's just... I thought he was funny. I thought he was entertaining. I thought he was a good bad guy. But he wasn't really the most interesting to me overall. But honestly, this has done a great amount of work for his character. And seeing him grow so fast and change so much has actually been fantastic. And it is interesting because she's very interesting and he can't be trusted. I really like that observation. There's so many details on this. I feel like it's really hard to express how much I like this and why I liked it, because there's just so much that happened. He was able to look past himself and his own personal agenda. Actually, maybe he wasn't. Maybe his own personal agenda just changed, because his agenda wasn't anymore about ruling and having power. It was all about making sure that she was okay. Yeah, so he still was self-interested, I guess. He's still, like, consistent with his character. It's just his motivations changed. And her motivations have stayed consistent. Her motivation was to get to timekeepers and kill them. And whenever he was no longer willing to help with that, he had served his purpose for her. Which she might still have feelings for him and all that, but obviously her feelings for him only went so far as, she wanted to go ahead and, kill the timekeeper or whatever his name is. Man. That's really good. That was really good. And what's cool about what happens in this show and how there's Loki, I don't feel like it's not overdoing it, or it's not ruining the sacrifice that he made in Infinity War or anything like that. So I think that's really cool. I thought his performance was really good. I think he did a good job at conveying things without saying it a lot. I kind of like all the arguments because, really the question is, do you allow the top-down control as if they're a god over people's lives and over their choices? Or is it something to where you let all this evil probably unfold? And see, that's kind of the question. It's like, it's like the whole, with great power comes great responsibility. And if you have the power and the power and the ability to stop something, you should do something about it. But the question is, who you're hurting in the process. So this is really kind of an interesting sort of concept. I'm not entirely sure what the right thing to do is, honestly. Loki's under the saying, basically, the greater good, and she's going for revenge. So obviously her motivation is wrong if it's just for revenge. If it's to free people, I can appreciate that. I think that's part of it, but her motivation primarily is revenge and how it destroyed her life. Wow, it's interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it on that one. Anyways, thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching it. I really do appreciate it. I'm hoping I get a few views on this, honestly. Just, like I said, the Marvel shows have not really been getting me a whole lot, but I really did want to see what happened to this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to do, out of like the shows next, if I'm going to do a reaction to Star Wars Visions, or if I'm going to do What If. I think I just kind of want to take a break from Marvel for a little while. Just especially because it's not really doing a whole lot for my channel, and I don't want to necessarily waste my time whenever I'm spending so much time with editing and different issues and stuff like that. So let me know what you think. What do you think I should take a look at next? I do want to take a look at What If eventually. It just might be a little while. But I think if I do another show, I might, especially since I think the Visions are pretty short, I think I'll probably check those out. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I am gonna do a movie. I'm gonna try to get that recorded as soon as possible so I can get it edited and out as soon as possible, because it's obviously gonna take me a little longer. I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it a little bit more. Like, my main problem is just being able to find the time to do it, because recording obviously doesn't take me long. Maybe it takes me an hour to do my recording, but then editing takes me a few hours to go ahead and get it all down. And that's just like a 30 or 40 minute episode of something. And I go and I do like an hour and a half long movie. I'm just going to have to find huge segments of stuff to cut out, which I feel like that's going to be difficult. That being said, if anybody has any advice, or if anybody has any requests on things that I should watch, movies or otherwise, definitely let me know. Something I definitely think I kind of want to watch at some point. I don't know how soon I'll do it. It's probably the Fast and Furious movies. I haven't seen any of those. I haven't seen any of the Matrix movies, actually. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen, actually. For all the movies I have seen, because I've obviously seen the Harry Potter movies, I've seen Star Wars, all up to... I haven't seen Rise of Skywalker, but I just kind of wasn't super interested in seeing that. I've seen a lot of movies. I've seen all the MCU, except for, like, Captain Marvel. And a few of the newer ones that came out. Like, I haven't seen the Shang-Chi or Black Widow. Haven't seen either of those, but maybe I could react to those at some point, too. But anyways... just let me know what you think down below of my reaction. If you like my reaction, definitely like this video. Comment, share, do all those things for people who you think might enjoy it, of course. And because it really does help out my channel a lot. If it'll help out with the algorithm, get more people to look and hopefully click on my video, that'd be great. I really do appreciate your support, your subscriptions, all that stuff. I really, really do appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much Thank you again so much for your support, and I will see you in the next one.